Good morning, New Code Academy. Today is November 3rd, 2023, and this is NewsBYTEs.
Welcome to NewsBYTEs. My name is Lexi Meyer. So, Mr. Cannon, last month we helped students at New Code Academy learn more about our growing brains. I wonder what November's theme will be.
What? November's here already? I can't wait to see what it is. I have to know our new identity theme for this month. Miss Meyer, can you show us right now? I can't wait any longer.
It's time for everybody's favorite game, Name That Emotion. That's right, it's Name That Emotion, where you get the chance to name a real emotion experienced by a real-life human being. In our case, it's Mr. Cannon. Teachers, feel free to pause the video to allow students to name that emotion. Let's take a look at that last clip again. Can you decide what emotion Mr. Cannon is feeling?
Miss Meyer, can you show us right now? I can't wait any longer.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Cannon is feeling excitement. Great job. Now let's get back to the show. Let's kick off this week's NewsBYTEs with What's New, New Code?
What's new, New Code? Well, first, we've finished quarter 1, and we are now completing the first week of quarter 2. By now, you should have received your materials or will be receiving them shortly. What? Some students haven't received their materials yet? Well, how are they going to fully participate in class without their materials? That makes me so...
Welcome back to Name That Emotion. As you can see, Mr. Cannon is experiencing a new emotion. Can you guess what it is? So, New Code, what do you think the emotion Mr. Cannon was feeling there? Let's go back to our video clip to find out.
That makes me so sad.
Did you say sad? If so, you are correct. Sadness and excitement are emotions that us at New Code Academy, we feel every day. Let's get back to our show to find out what happens next.
Welcome to our school challenge. This month, we're going to give you the entire month to submit your best responses to this challenge. Check your Seesaw and Canvas NewsBYTEs pages for how to send in your videos.
As you know, this is the month of November, so we are going to call it No Fear November. Go to your NewsBYTEs Seesaw page to share your best dance moves, joke, song, drawing, or any other activity that you love to do. We look forward to seeing what you share.
Hey, look right here. Wait, they want me to share my favorite activity? But I only like to sing when I'm by myself. If I sing in front of everyone, I might make a mistake and people might laugh at me. That makes me feel so...
And we're back for another round of Name That Emotion. Little Ray loves to sing, but I'm not so sure if he wants to sing in front of everyone. What emotion could he be feeling right now? Let's find out.
That makes me feel so nervous. But since it's No Fear November, I'm gonna be brave and create my video anyway. I can't wait for all of you to see it on NewsBYTEs.
Wow, Little Ray was pretty nervous, wasn't he? But you know, he's not the only one who gets nervous when they have to share. Am I right? The big question is, what is he doing to overcome his feeling of nervousness? All of this and more after a word from our sponsor.
Hey, New Code Elementary. As you know, we are wrapping up Spirit Week. And what better way to wrap up Spirit Week than to open the New Code Academy Spiritwear store? That's right. Our Spiritware store is now open. And we have added some new items to the store, as well as new options including your choice of the New Code logo or the MegaBYTE logo. But you're probably wondering, how do we order from the Spiritware store? Well, families, keep an eye out for this week's Newsflash newsletter with a link to the store. A message will also be sent out via Seesaw Messenger as well. We are looking forward to seeing you sporting your New Code Academy pride on future NewsBYTEs episodes.
Thank you, Mr. Cannon, for sharing all of the exciting things happening at New Code Academy. Next, we have Frosty Britches with this week's weather.
Well, Frosty Britches here again with this week's weather. Last time I was here, the weather was quite warm, but as you see, now things are starting to cool off. Highs this week will be in the 40s, with Sunday being our highest high at 51. But with those warmer days comes chances of rain on Sunday night and Monday morning, with temperatures dropping through the rest of the week. Overnight lows dropping as well. Wow. Watching those temperatures drop every week makes me wonder. What if the temperatures never stop dropping? It gets colder and colder every day. My hay starts to freeze and my cows start producing ice cream. Soon it will be so cold that we can't even go outside. That would be terrible. I shudder at the thought of being that cold. Man, that makes me feel really...
You guessed it, New Code. We're back again. Frosty Britches is thinking about the weather and how it keeps getting colder and wonders if it might ever stop. He shudders at the thought. What emotion do you think he's feeling?
Man, that makes me feel really scared.
Wow, New Code, you're getting good at this. If you guessed scared, you'd be right. By the way, have you started to guess what this month's identity theme is? And if so, how does that make you feel? But more about that later. On to Dad Jokes with Don. Hey Don, speaking of feelings, why was the nose so sad? Because it was tired of getting picked on. Take it away, Don.
Welcome to Dad Jokes with Don. Today, we get to share jokes from both New Code Elementary and New Code Middle School. Let's check them out.
What Pokemon coughs a lot? Pikachu.
Why did the Scarecrow win a Nobel Prize? He was outstanding in his field.
The science book said to the algebra book, "Oof, you really have problems."
What did the paper say to the pencil? Right on.
Wow, great jokes. I love when all of you send in those amazing jokes to NewsBYTEs. Whenever I see a new set of jokes, I feel so...
Welcome back. Wow, even Don is getting in on our emotional journey. So he loves seeing students sending in jokes for the news. Hearing those jokes makes him feel what emotion? Let's find out.
I feel so happy. See you next week.
Did you say happy? Wow, you are becoming experts on emotions, which leads us to this month's identity theme. I can identify and take steps to support my emotions. Today, we had a chance to look at different emotions and identify them. But throughout the month, we will look at how you can identify those emotions when they happen to you and what you can do when you feel those emotions. But we'll talk more about that next week. Let's wrap up this episode of NewsBYTEs, Mr. Cannon.
Good call, Miss Meyer. You know, the time it takes to script these episodes record them, and get them ready for Friday takes a lot of time, and I still have to get the rest of my work done before the end of the day. And of course, I can't miss any of my meetings or requests for tech help from all of our amazing students. And I have to work on my Canvas certification course and help you with the identity lesson for next week. And of course, all the scripts for next week's shows. I am feeling so...
If you want to find out how Mr. Cannon is feeling, you'll have to wait for our learner identity lessons next week. See you then, and remember to take a bite out of learning. Sorry, there's going to be some intermission when I go back to announcer Lexi. Let's kick off this week's oops, sorry. You guessed it, new code. Sorry.